Hey, how you doing, man?
Introduce myself, Dante.
James, nice to meet you.
Dante.
Tracy.
Nice to meet you, Dante.
I got you. Dante.
Steve.
Joe. Nice to meet you guys. Dante, a lot of excitement, a lot of buzz when you decided to commit and come to UCLA. Is there any pressure that comes with that? And obviously it's an open quarterback competition. Any pressure, or, how are you kind of feeling about just the experience so far?
Right, I'm just blessed to be here. I mean, through the whole recruiting process was a real long journey. Everything didn't end up how it was, but thankfully to Coach Kelly and his coaching staff for accepting me on this football team, and I'm just blessed to be here, blessed to be a football player and be a student on campus.
What attracted you to UCLA?
I mean, for Coach Kelly, him being, one of the greatest head coaches we're doing right now in college football, him being the coach in the NFL, coaching at the highest level, and him just having the resume he has and coaching the great quarterbacks like Marcus Mariota, Mike Vick, and everybody, that just really drew my attention, when he was at Oregon, the Oregon days, he'd have Marcus Mariota being an explosive offense. I knew me being a quarterback there, and that was going to be great development for me. I'm just blessed to be with him.
What are your thoughts on the creativity of his play calling?
I mean, when I first came in, from high school, a lot of times you had a great offensive system there, but really coming in here, it's an NFL style offense, coming in, it's a lot of, different things to change if you're at the line of scrimmage or if you see, different types of coverages, what to adjust about. So, I mean, it's really complicated, but I know I'm going, with the flow of everything, appreciate Coach Gundy and the quarterbacks in the quarterback room to help me out to understand the offense, and I'm just thankful, to be a part of the offense.
And the fact that this program's going into the Big Ten next year kind of put it over the top now, and that you get to go back home and play a couple games?
Right. From the Midwest, from Detroit, a lot of the the Big Ten is there. So, me being out here, of course, loving LA weather, but going back into the Big Ten, playing in the cold again, it was a great, factor for sure. Pac-12 is a great conference, but playing in the Big Ten, having the light on you, having the light on the team, light on, the conference overall from TV time and everything is a big factor for this whole team. And I know as a whole team, we're proud to be going to the Big Ten.
Dante, I saw you talking with DTR out here a little bit, and I think even at the pro day you might have been talking to him. Has he been a mentor to you? Have you been able to kind of reach out to him with any sort of questions or things that you have?
Right, Dorian, I appreciate him a lot. When I first met him at the Elite 11, I've always watched him, his highlight tapes, what he's done for UCLA, and him being a great playmaker for the team. I knew it was a great person to talk to and pick his brain. Him, being a young black quarterback, especially in my same shoes as me, going to the college level. I mean, he's a great person that gives out great, sources that you need to know about being a quarterback. And, today I practiced example. I was talking to him about some field work, about under center and everything like that. And just him having, him being on campus, just being a source right now, getting ready for the draft. I mean, I just really appreciate him every day. I appreciate him, appreciate everybody that's on campus.
What are your thoughts on LA? Have you been able to explore the city a bit?
So I've been here, a couple of times before, I committed. I loved being at Santa Monica, at the pier. I love going up to the observatory and really, I played GTA, I love, GTA is kind of just like this. So it's really, I was like, let me see if it's real. So when I went to the pier, everything was exactly the same, but I love the weather, back at home, it's, inches of snow, but so I'm just blessed to be out here, absorbing great sun and really just being, in a beautiful, spilling environment.
And how about being on campus? I mean, you're coming from a high school where you were maybe one of the oldest guys,
right,
at the school, and now you're probably maybe the youngest person walking around the school. You're still 17, right?
Yeah.
So what's that like?
I mean, coming from, inner city Detroit, there's a lot of, great things to do, being downtown or being, a couple of cities and areas, but being out in LA, I mean, it's beautiful everywhere, being on campus, really just having one of the greatest campuses, in college, school history, and it's really just being out here. At first I was walking and, enjoying everything, and now I'm scootering around. So, every chance that I get, I'm a scooter around campus, I'm a scooter off campus to see some, sights I love to see because I love nature, I love taking pictures, and that's why I carry my camera around me anytime I need to take pictures.
And then how about being in the huddle with 22, 23-year-olds, graduating seniors, got a piece of the next year with COVID? I mean, what's the feeling there? And you seem very confident. Are you confident in the huddle?
Yeah, so, me, literally might be the youngest on the team. Me coming in, I mean, I appreciate everybody on the team that's, accepting me and, pushing me every day. But when it comes to the offense, a person being like Duke Clemens, my center, him really, telling me to calm down and breathe. And to me, just being in the huddle, just conversating about anything I have questions about, and really them just being, great brothers to me. I say I appreciate them. And when I'm in the game, I feel real comfortable. Everybody's believing in me, and I'm believing in everybody else. So I appreciate everything going on. And like I said, I love this team.
What would you say is maybe the biggest thing that you've noticed that you're still going to have need some time to adjust to with 1 week under your belt?
Repeat that again?
Just as far as what you think is maybe some of the bigger things that you still need to adjust to.
You know, I've only been here for a couple months. You know, my first spring ball ever. You know, I'm still adjusting to the way the guys are moving on the football field. You know, in high school, you know, you have a couple guys that's high 4.5, 4.6, but out here everybody's running 4.5, 4.4s, DNs. You know, everybody's seeing the draft now. People running 4.4s, and really being out here with this team, you know, speed is very, very different. You know, having J. Mike and having Kyle Ford and everybody on the outside to help take the deep threat and really adjusting to them. I remember my first week I got here when I was throwing with them. I was, you know, a little late on a couple of throws, and they were just telling me, hey, you know, just adjust to this, adjust to that, and everything has, you know, got quicker and everything, but just adjusting to the speed of the game and really just understand the offense is something I need to improve on.
Have you run the camera on the helmet during any of the practices?
Nah, not yet.
Okay. I'm just, when you get a chance to, how do you think that'll help in terms of the development and seeing things?
Oh yeah, you know, one thing that I really appreciate even on my OV is just the little things in this program. You know, us having VRs in our quarterback room to help us see what we see on the football field, that's what our cameras do. So, you know, we watch a lot of DTR clips of him at practice, and what they wear on the helmet is a 360 camera. So whatever the quarterback sees, if I turn my head this way, that's what the camera shows and everything. So it really helps us through our progressions of seeing how we progress through the field. But really just little things that's in this program and what we have in this building is just the things that are going to help us get better every day.